Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, hands up if you like dogs. Keep them up if you like dogs more than people sometimes. Keep them up if you like dogs more than people most of the time. And lastly, keep those hands up if you like dogs more than people all of the time. Okay, if your hand is still up, we just became best friends. Fun fact, high fives all around. Okay, pause down. Aren't dogs marvelous? Just a few millennia ago, someone tossed a gray wolf some meat scraps while they were running around the perimeter of their campfire, and bam! Now we've got French bulldogs. Maybe we wouldn't call that progress for the wolf, but it is inarguably progress for mankind. But how did we do it? How did we shape Canis lupus to become Canis lupus familiaris, the aforementioned French bulldog? Well, the answer's all in the name. Familiaris. Familiar. Known to us. Because you see, we molded man's best friend through communication. From spoken commands to dogs being the only non-human species who can interpret human eye direction, dogs are the physical manifestation of our human communication. So what better example than dogs to use when discussing and examining our different communication styles as humans here today? Toastmasters, if you've completed any of the communication style modules in our Pathways program, you've likely taken the assessment. And so you know where you fall in the quadrant. Today, we're going to be discussing two ends of that spectrum. We're going to be discussing analyzing or analytical communicators and initiating or initiative communicators. And we're going to do so through the lens of dog breeds. First, let's take our analyzing communicator. This is the Border Collie, laser focused on the data, very specific, task-minded, unshakable in their focus. And then over here, we have the Labrador Retriever. This is your initiating communicator, eagerly and excitedly greeting new people, new projects, new concepts, welcoming these new things warmly. I am a Labrador, and I am a business leader. And for more than 2 decades, I have somehow survived and often thrived as a Labrador leader in a forest, a vast sea of border collies in tech in the US and in Asia. And today, I'm here to share my 3 survival tips that I have for my fellow Labrador leaders, or for those that love them and would like to see them survive and thrive. First, pedigree. Know your pedigree. This means to know your inherent strengths, your weaknesses, and your rarity relative to other breeds around you. Look, you may not have the bloodhound's nose. You may not have the greyhound's legs, but you sure can get a group of people smiling and laughing and talking. And you may be the only breed in the room that can. So find ways to make that shiny coat and set of puppy dog eyes work for you and for your team, because you, again, may be the only one who can. After pedigree, we've got pack. Bone up on the language of your pack. Though data is probably not what got your tail wagging this morning, Labradors, make sure to proactively prioritize time spent understanding the language of the Border Collie, data. Learn to convey your passion, your excitement, your vision through the lens of data, especially when you're setting goals for your team. Sometimes business success is a quantum experiment. The observed project sometimes performs differently, largely better, simply because it was observed. So add measurables, data-based measurables to success definitions wherever you can. This creates common ground with your Border Collie team of yours. Pedigree, pack, pause. Hit the pause button. I will Hold for the raucous applause and laughter to die down based on the quality of that dad joke pun. Yes, my friends, hit the pause button to create time for yourself to decompress. Because here's the thing, my fellow Labradors, it's possible, maybe likely, that you are the hardest working dog on the sled. Why? Solely because you're expending tremendous energy, especially at first, to understand and speak and be in ways that may not come naturally to you at all. So make sure that you've got time in your schedule built in to sit, stay, wait when you've been chasing goals all day long, like you're in a trampoline room full of tennis balls. So, in summary, my fellow Labrador leaders and those who love them, remember, pedigree, pack, pause. Pedigree, pack, pause, meaning your individual strengths relative to everyone around you. The importance of demonstrating curiosity in your team's existing data culture, and your ability to prioritize rest and recharging when the sled gets heavy. So with that, in closing, I will leave you with this. Even when it feels like you're just chasing your tail all day long and only catching fleas, remember this. Every dog has its day, and tomorrow will be yours. Madam Toastmaster, back to you.